Okay. So, playing a bit of a different run today. I've decided to screw the formalities a bit for right now. I'm a little tired. I haven't played Huntress in literally like 5 updates. Major updates, too. So, I don't know, I've just really never vibed with the style. Don't get me wrong, I think she's a decent character, but playstyle not really my cup of tea. Although maneuverability's a lot better than Commando, so biggest weakness? Not being able to really fight from a far range. And kind of adding to that, not having a lot of health. So an altogether pretty weak character. In terms of dealing with a lot of threats in that regard. Although get a few, well, crowbars on this character, get a bunch of, get some more right clicks, some backup mags, and you've got something good going. It's been a little bit, I will admit. I've been working on big things, or at least, like, the main big thing I've been working on is getting employment opportunities. Watch that mouth. Use that R to kind of get out of the way of some shit. That shift, too. Using my dodge abilities to reliably get away from enemies is really... or more importantly, to get away from that fat damage that it's going to want to deal to me. And that damage is pretty fat, too. Like, not joking. The damage I'm dealing, not fat. The damage it's dealing, fat damage. Alright, so that went well. Got beat by literally the first boss. I'm doing great so far. I play a lot of Huntress. Huntress is my main character. I'm very good at video games. Alright. I think backup mags really help this character. Teddy bears, to some extent, movement, really, does a better job. That's a pretty nice pickup. Because, like, one freeze kills an enemy right now, so that's a lot better damage. Soldier syringes actually do pretty good for this character too. Well, yeah, we care about killing this enemy. Not really feeling threatened by the presence of such a being, though. Just kind of want to farm a little bit of money, you know? Got an offer to work at a local sandwich place that I'm kind of excited about, because a friend works there and I didn't know that they worked there. But after I put in the application on Indeed, they were like, "Hey, I work there. Just put me on a referral." And then they made me do the application again in person. So I don't even know why I went to Indeed. Now I can, like, proc because I have this weapon, although level's much more important. In regards to, like, the sitch with the New Year's video, There really isn't one anymore. That's completely resolved, thank God. I was afraid that I might be stuck forever on that issue. But I'm moving on. Really happy about that too. So everything turned out really very, very well. And I'm still single. Well, how does that work? How are you okay? Aren't you like 12? You're not supposed to be able to take that. People tell me I'm strong. I don't know what to say. People are like, hey, you're doing great, kid. Managed to kind of really just patch up that entire issue, too. Fucking amazing. Wonderful for me. Ooh, a trip. Okay, there's an enemy. Can I get better procs? Oh, there's a start. Yeah. This is really exactly what I need. I just watched a live stream. Actually, I've watched several live streams tonight because I was bored. Not something I usually do. It was, that Call Me Carson guy. The one that has, like, all the funny Minecraft videos and does other things too, I guess. And he was doing some kind of laugh challenge, but he was barely in the stream. It was just everyone else. Mostly Travs. He's like the best one though, so. From a viewer perspective, I find Travs the most entertaining. That is not who I want to hit. That's very bad. Oh, this is extremely poor. We're gonna hide behind something and kill the shit out of all the enemies now. Oh, that could actually kind of save the situation a little bit. At least long term. Short term, I'm looking pretty scuffed, but... Looks like I can't really determine the direction of the teleport. It's always where my cursor is. Which I guess makes sense since it's more of a three-dimensional thing. You kind of gotta be pointing if you're gonna be going up. But I at least wanted to go backwards. Oh, nice. Right now, a lot of on-hit procs that synergizes well with my machine gun of death. Because it has 5 times the proc coefficient that it used to. I found this out because I was watching some dude, play this game, not live, but on a video. I was watching it because I was doing a project. And it just so happened to be something I could do in the background. I don't remember who he is, though. He was really entertaining. Though. Like, really on top of his game, didn't have, like, a bunch of voice stutteries like I do. He had more pauses, but he was doing it live and kind of playing seriously, doing monsoon runs with Commando. It was like all achievements on Monsoon or some shit. Or, not all achievements, all Commando masteries on Monsoon. Granted, this was not Hidden Realms, this was Loader update. I really vibe with this, with Hidden Realms though. I think it's probably the best update to this game, if I had to guess. Actually, no, the best update to this game was Skills 2.0. Like, hands down, Skills 2.0 brought so much to the table. Yeah. Take a bunch of damage, and then I shoot you, and then I shoot you, and then I shoot you, and get this damage item. Okay. Well, we're starting to scrap ourselves together a pretty high damage run. Did I ever determine the cost of chests? 63. Yeah, I've picked up some chests. Does that mean I'm paying attention? No. What about it? There's that, world-famous boost to money from elites. I've really started prioritizing killing elites more. A, because they'll fuck you up, but B, because, like, the money that you get out of them. Oh, nice. And now we're getting, like, high-powered attacks because I have a single crowbar. One achievement, get 13 crowbars on Huntress at the same time. Another achievement, clear rally point without taking any damage, or without dropping below 100% health. So, ambers? Amber chaining for, like, a long time. Is that knife? Knife to see, but not knife to grab. I think I'll just grab the chest instead, yeah? Good play. Something, kind of a technique I've been learning to do more, and one that really does not apply to this character at all, has been consistently, like, after everything, and even between shooting with some characters, just always pressing dash, whether it's a charged attack character or not. Fuel cell, probably the better of these, even, well, maneuverability is really nice for early parts of a stage. I'm just not used to being able to run while I'm attacking with this character. We're really putting together a high damage run, though. This purple chest is, I think, exactly what this run needs, though. Ah, never mind. That normal chest did more for the run than the purple did. What's over here? Stickies? I like stickies. Sticky! Funny excuse I heard for why Huntress is a bad character is because running while shooting doesn't matter because you can't run right after all your other abilities, but then you've got to realize that all of the other abilities are procced off of well, all of the other abilities that she had when the excuse was made, granted, just straight up moved you to other parts of the map or made you hover. Nice! Chrono Bobble. I mean, CC. I didn't realize the Chrono Bobble changes the attack speed until I got hit by one in Hidden Realm. Oh, spoilers. Don't expect me to be spoiler-free. I guess I should have said that in the first video, but... By the way, you're watching a video. Thought I'd remind you that you're watching a video. Welcome to the video. You're watching one right now. Bet you didn't know that, though. Yeah, you really gotta start thinking about these things when you click on videos. Maybe you are watching a video. I mean, I hate to blow people's minds, but sometimes you gotta blow to get ahead in the business. You gotta blow. But not like a penis in the mouth. That's not what you should blow. Oh, there goes my monetization, but also thanks for avoiding Copa, I guess. Haha, Copa jokes. Those aren't done yet. And they won't be, because it's actually a thing. Alright, I feel like that went pretty well. Let's keep joking about Copa and dicks. So, the Sunday, actually, well, two things. One, I resolved a lot of my issues that I had with a particular, well, really myself. It wasn't issues I had with another person, it was issues I had with how I had treated another person in the past. And I made sure that that was all resolved and felt a lot better afterwards. But also... I started talking to, like, other people, like, a lot of other people, and actually met a new person. Who I was just, like, out of the blue. Kind of like, I should talk to this person. You know? And hey. Just working out. Like, it's fun. Just being able to converse again. Without feeling like I'm doing something wrong. It's like, that's how social situations felt. I'm a social person, but it feels wrong to talk to people in real life. Because even though I don't have an ulterior motive, there's always, like, maybe he does have an ulterior motive, and that lingers in my mind. What if I do and I don't know about it, right? And at that point, it's not an ulterior motive, it's just, like, naturally being driven to talk to people. For my own benefit. But like, I imagine if they didn't like talking to me, they wouldn't, so... well, items for days. Give me this as well. Or I guess these. A little bit more of a look into me, though. Than anything else. The mindset behind Xander. Right now, the mindset behind Xander is, look at all these cool fucking items, though. This cool game, Risk of Rain 2, cool game 2020. I almost said 2019. By, out of habit. We're gonna kill things so fast now. Well, you weren't worth a lot of money. Where's that golem? Hey, you're not wanted here. Don't do that. Alright. Feeling pretty cool with this character, not gonna lie. Third stage with no issues on Monsoon, the hardest difficulty in the entire game. Granted, I'm moving very quickly, and this run is fucking busted. It's not like, oh shit, insane, The Binding of Isaac Smash Ultimate Synergy DLC plus or anything, but it's also not total garbage hours, 0 out of 10, IGN hates game. run either, so... What the fuck am I talking about? I astound myself with my stupidity. Wisdom. Hello, nudist. I think I've taken damage, though. I think I dropped below 100% health at some point during this stage. Ah, shit. Well, I'm gonna have to printer that off. Nope, I fell below 100% health for sure now. Well, that's it, boys. Actually, the shield is kind of protecting me from doing that. Is that a ukulele printer? Yes. Swipe left, please. Yes, the procs. Give me the procs. That's a lot more than 0. When did I get a teddy bear? Oh, cool, a slept on Daisy. I now say that more ironically than anything because it actually hasn't popped me out of situations like I thought it would. You know what'd actually be really dope right now would be a guillotine. So, I'm making a board game. I talk about it all the time. Yeah, sure. I even talk about it on my stream all the time, but that's because I'm really proud of myself for actually getting to do it. It's gonna be really fun. Not really a big announcement or anything either, it's just kinda like, yeah. Getting a haircut. Haircut time, everybody. Any haircutters in the chat? I am funny. Right, guys? Is it funny? To write off of other people's success? Probably not. If I find a crowbar printer on level 7, then dope. Oh, this is the worst of the two for single player. Because your red item is locked behind a difficult boss as opposed to a chest. Really good for multiplayer though, because multiple people can help take care of a boss a lot easier. And I just gotta like pop some eggs real quick. So chests are 221. Get off of me, you creatures. Staying in one spot for too long, almost always a bad idea. In this case, actually might be like a decent plan. Because I'm getting a lot of mileage out of just stalling the shit out of single big enemies. Because big enemies drop more lots of gold. These monster tooths actually bringing in the dope money, though. Again, killing elites to gain little source cash bits. Whenever I see a weak elite that I can kill easily. Stream snipers on Elite Smash last year. Whenever I see elite. But now I'm not elite anymore, so. Not as in not Elite Smash, I mean I'm not Elite Smash either. Oh, come on! I was totally looking at that fucking little flame amulet and it was just like, I know. I know what you want. Oh, I'm just fucking myself. Oh, please. For the love of God, let me get this fucking guillotine. Ow, okay. Oh, okay. Ah, fuck. Not what I wanted to see the moment I stepped in range. Okay, it died. Wow, that really was right in line with me. That's a good pickup. Fuck me! That's so painful. I might be pretty quiet right now. But that's just because I'm extremely scared. Please drop something game-breaking. It's not. That was a lot of damage to take for being like that far from the center. That's two. About 3K, maybe? Fuck, that's a bad sitch. Oh, come on. Damage is damage! And that's exactly what I needed, was just that little bit more damage to put it over. Now I get to go claim my red, which is Wake of Vultures. That's pretty nice. When you take my priority on targets into consideration, it's really nice. What a tough fight, though. This is actually one of the worst characters to fight a mag. But I am absolutely slaying their health bars, so... Is it? There we go, that quick restock. And now it's just a survival game from here. Just a lot of survive and toss out my fucking glaive whenever I can. I gotta get some stuff though. I gotta get some like sauce to start taking advantage of this crit chance I've got though. Because I've got 20% chance to crit right now, and if I can get crit scythe, that's like kind of the least of my concerns. Moreover, more DPS. Alright. Well, that's a decent amount of cash. Now, something that I kind of realized a while ago is that, like, the reason that a lot of games with varying quality of items don't have an item tier list is because, for the most part, those games don't really give you a lot of control of which items show up, other than just unlocking them. With this game, there's actually quite a good amount of choice that the player has, which is why I think it has a tier list for the items. Even if it's, like, basically a one-man tier list. Like, I don't think there are really a lot of objective best items, but there are a lot of subjective best items. I mean, there are a few objective best items, but I'm not going to name them because that's just my opinion. Wait, that's subjective. Objectively, I think shaped glass is really good. Objectively, I think that most of the items in this game are pretty good. And the ones that ain't are not because they're just not as good as the better ones. Or don't provide a really good benefit on the characters I play. But then again, that's just more subjective, opinionated, based off of my experiences kind of stuff, less this is good because stats, reason why. Because I'm bad at stats, reason why, when it comes to this game. It's also fair to note I'm not very good at this game, or video games in general. I mean, yeah, I'm a gamer, but I'm not a good gamer. Alright, Predins, that's just what I wanted. Predatory Instincts. Every time I crit, my attack rate goes up to 3 crits in a row. Where it caps out after that. At least I think that's what it is. Everybody's been telling me that it's item stat cap, but I don't think that's true. I think that it's been a long-standing misinterpretation on the part of my brother. But I am gonna do my research and figure it out at some point. Because if it's up to 3 items, then that makes it bad. But if it's up to 3 up to 3 hits, then stacking the item isn't an issue. As long as you have the crit rate to go along with it. And that's an elite enemy's worth of money right at the start, so that's a good amount. That along with some careful plays here. And here. I think... What the fuck am I talking about? I'm tired, so sometimes I just talk. That's why I'm bad at conversating, is because people capitalize on that. Especially people who know that I'm bad at conversations when I'm tired. That's when I feel like I get confronted the most about serious conversation, though. Is when I'm tired. Because, like, I'm too good otherwise. And even then, I'm still able to formulate what I'm trying to get out most of the time. I don't know. Maybe I'm paranoid? I'm most likely paranoid. I know I give people some flack sometimes over misunderstandings, and that's... meh. I really do not, like, just get over shit, do I? That's one big issue, is I don't get over shit. Well, I do. I get over some shit, but I don't get over shit, you know? You totally know what I mean. That's not the fuck that I wanted to kill. That's the fuck that I wanted to kill with that. I don't get over shit that's my fault. I beat myself up for it way more than I need to. That's a problem. I get that. That's one I can do something about. That I also get. But don't make it easy. And as a person who vocalizes and strives for self-improvement on a daily basis in every facet of his life, it's arguably beneficial for me to be as hard on myself as I am. It does come off as, a lot of the time, as me just beating myself up and having a low self-esteem, but I actually think that I have a pretty high self-esteem. I just know what my problems are and I'm willing to admit them. Instead of blatantly ignoring the problems and saying that I'm a perfect person. I don't know, maybe it comes off as immature. I know that maturity is being an issue that's kind of gated me from situations in the past. And that's something I want to work on. Honestly, last year's shit kind of informed the way that I've led myself as a person. It's great. Please, Q, come out and kill this thing. A nice group killing. Yeah. What am I thinking next? Well, A, I hate this area. Let's leave this area. But also, B, let's look for a crowbar printer on the next stage. Oh, nice. Well, those enemies got diced pretty well. I'm planning on playing Hades. That game looks like a lot of fun. I played it a little bit on stream one time, but with the roguelike gauntlet coming up to 11 games now, I don't know, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. A lot of funny shit's gonna come out of it, too. I'm gonna make highlight videos every weekend, basically, for the roguelike gauntlet. So, well, actually, I shouldn't promise things that I might not be able to keep immediately. Of course, I'm also not gonna grab the beer and run. Let's not completely follow No Man's Sky's example of let's release something that's kind of scuffed and then fix it later. I want to try to release stuff that isn't scuffed and not say too much, right? And then make it better when I want to, or if I feel like it needs to be better. Or, because I know that indie games do it a lot, but it's not really something that's super popular among the most popular of games, but it's like releasing frequent free content updates. And it's not like it's not popular for any good reason. It's not popular because publishers don't like giving away free shit, but no, that's a fucking takedown. I want this. That's a lot of damage. Oh, who's this fuck? Let's nuke him too. He's fucking tanky though. I'll give him that. Part of me kind of wants to know how strong the death explosion on that fucking tanky ass dude is. Ugh, excuse me. Or pardon me, rather, for that. I just had an itch. And it was gonna bother me. You know those bothersome itches. I need a funny gang, you know? Like a gang of funny people to do fun stuff with. Because I think that group activities with a funny gang are like totally in, no matter what era you're on. There it is. We could even fucking obliterate this run. Well, I'll keep that in mind. For sure. That was stupid. Alright. There goes a very large chunk of my potential damage. Alright, shit got hit in the fan pretty hard, pretty fast, so... Oh, fuck. Yeah, get me out of that sitch for a sec. Harvester Scythe, always a nice pick. And now not everything's not so lit anymore. You gotta die. I think this was a very godlike way to end the run, honestly. Oh, fuck. Let's get out of here. And finish up this run. Alright. We've done it! 2 tries to beat the mastery for Huntress. Very bad character. 0 potential meta implications. I totally did try to stall that out so that I get a bit of distance too. Well, it'll be a while before I hit the ground. Thanks for being here and watching the vid, I guess. Bet you didn't know it's a video. Bet you didn't know you were watching a video. Because I know you weren't watching a video. Shoutouts to the people who follow my stream and like watch, because they're awesome. I want to thank my mom. I want to thank my kids. I want to thank my my girlfriend from another school that really does exist and is real. We just don't meet or ever talk. And boom, there we go. 2 achievements. 1 shot, 1 kill, and mastery. Mastery skin looks dumb. I'm gonna use it though. What's this? Phase blink. I don't know the difference. Alright. Later.